okay? And I really want you to focus in on that hip. That's it, just a hip. Hip, 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 all the time. I'm gonna show you a trick in a second, okay? We're gonna do it in the tank, and it's gonna seem really weird, but it's gonna open up your hip a little bit more. Sounds good? Okay, just remind me, say you gotta show me that hip trick, okay? That's phenomenal. And the thing is that what people don't know is that the back, this part of the tank, this and the back end, so like where you're at, those are the hardest places to be. That the water is so heavy, it's brutal. It's really brutal. Like if you sat in the front, somebody give him their seat just for one round. Go sit in seat 2, both of you. Whoever's in the back, just go sit in seat 2 or 3. Same for you, and you'll see. It's day and night. Like you don't feel as much pressure. It's good to move because then you won't tire out as fast. Just go a couple sets there, trade with somebody. But amazing, really, really good. You're naturally good at it. It's really, really good. Just hips. Do you guys want to practice hips? Okay. I'm just gonna let this run because or else my camera stops. You can do races in the gym. You go like this. Make sure you don't bend your knees.
Sorry.
Keep it down. Keep it like this or like this or like this, but I do it like this. It's crazy hard. Okay, and a lot of people that are like,
do that years ago.
don't do that, right? Because then it defeats the purpose. You want to use those hips.
Something I need to work on. I could do that in my dining room.
But this is really good. It opens up your hips and you become more engaged with them. So it definitely helps. Overhead squats, really good too. It opens up your hips, stretches them out. You can look up, go on the internet and look up hip stretches. It's very good for you guys after a race. Really good things to do. You should really look into these things. Okay? Okay, see?
Do that.
Gotta wave.
Look into that. Work on it.
Okay, so this is good. Straight arm. It's just the way you get to that point. Because here it looks really good. Just a couple frames back. That's not good. Why? Look how high your hand is. Like you are going to town. Like you're asking a question in class. That's what you're doing.
Those teachers.
So it's good that you're going up, but you don't need to go as high as that. Just get that exit going for you where you're going around. So you pull up a little bit and you just go around to the side so it clears the water. Right now you're just really clearing the water like way too much. There's like a gap this much. You want to stay close to the water. You splash people, who cares? It's the name of the game. Now the thing is that you recover nicely. So here, I wouldn't have thought that you did this. If I saw this, I would be like, there's no way she's gonna go that high, or she had gone that high. This is good. See, you're at eye level, with straight arm, nice turn back. Your hips are moderately pitched, if none. They could use a little bit more hip. So you really want to use those hips. The way I tell is just, if you put your finger here, there's not much action. You're actually moving this hip back, which is fine. Just do a little bit more. Okay? Let's see what happens after. This is really good. This is super good. Your shoulder's low, arm is low, arm is extended. You're pushing down, you're sitting back up. You're nice and engaged. You're getting a lot of pressure on that paddle. And this is when it kind of goes wrong. See how you just lifted it up with your bottom arm? Don't do that. Just keep it nice and engaged through the whole thing. And here, don't bend your arm. And here, you can just bend a little bit and then go to the side. Right now, you've bent it like up to here, and your paddle's coming way out. If your arm had been straighter, at this point, you'd still be pulling water, and that would help the whole team. Okay? Oh, you do the choo-choo train. That's right. See? Choo-choo train. That's what you're doing right now. You remember that thing that I told you about? Where you do this? To the side. Chicken wing. Think about this. You want to punch somebody on the other side. Like you want to hit somebody on the other side. It will do it. Seriously. Or just think about chicken. Chicken. Out. Okay? But the chicken wing does, the train does that. When you do the train movement, it like, see how high his hand is? Look how high yours is. It's almost a foot higher. Okay? So focus on that exit and keep that bottom arm straight through the whole stroke. See that chicken wing's breaking your whole fluidity.
The choo-choo.
Sorry, yeah, the choo-choo. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We know our choo-choos and chicken wings.
Okay, see? Just blind. Really good. Top arm, really, really nice. Bottom arm, tons of pressure. You're bending a little bit too fast coming out. Keep that arm a little straighter.
I have short arms.
Take a longer paddle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shorter arms.
This is a blue. This is a blue. What's a blue?
No, he's telling
40,
Sally to take a longer
47.
paddle.
Take a 48. Take a 49.
But isn't it hard then for me to get up out of the water on the exit? Okay, I'll try that.
How tall are you?
5'6", but I just have short arms.
So even better.
Okay, thanks. That's good to know.
Trust me, I'll give you a huge advantage. Just have a longer paddle.
Okay.
And actually, we'll fix the problem that I was just about to say. Because see, this seems really good. See how this is her arm is straight. This is really nice. This is a bent, semi-bent arm. But I just couldn't figure out why. But the fact that it's a short paddle just doesn't give you the liberty of staying totally into the water. Your blade should be totally buried at this point. But your top arm pressure is phenomenal. You come out to the side. Turn with your core. See, I can see the back here, which is really, really nice. Just use a longer paddle. And most of you're gonna have to wash is you're stopping in the back.
Yeah. When you said that to that other paddler, I knew the second you said it to her that I was doing that.
Yeah,
It's a driving
pretty,
her problem.
Is it?
It's a fluid movement, guys. Here, I'll show you something.
First of all, following, we're all doing it together. Part of it that we're.
Oh my God.
Oh dear. Ooh, we've changed.
Yep,
Yeah.
he's morphed.
Testosterone.
It's actually going really fast. I was just testing a new technique. We're going exceptionally fast, so we're not here, but see, it's fluid. It's just, and then as the rate increases, there's no.
Is that real time?
That's
Yes.
what's happening.
Well, he doesn't waste any time in getting up front.
That's the
We've
thing.
been
It's a
stressing that for a
snapping.
long time.
I'm like, how did we do that? We were going 60 strokes a minute there in the tank, and there were only 2 people, which is ridiculous. So this is what I'm looking for. It's that snapping of the back, and just getting to the front, and then moderately slowing it down just at the front. Okay. But excellent. Really, really good. Now it's you. Actually, so I was like green. All right, good. Gold.
Excellent.
Okay. Is she your best friend? She is.
One of them.
One of them.
Well, take a picture of her and look at her like on the bus, not now. Okay. You're like, hey, hey. Look forward, okay? Because because when you look to the side, you're not focusing where you should be, which is the pace, right? You're looking at what everybody else is doing. Yeah, so stay forward. The analogy I like to use is lead with your chin. So lead forward where you want to go. All right, so this is good. You're coming out like this, but you go a little bit higher with your top arm so that you don't come inside the boat. So you're coming a little bit too much inside the boat, just a little bit. You're using your hips. Let's see. Yeah, you are. So your hip. See that knee movement that's going forward? This is good. So that means you're exposing your lower back here. This is really good. You have a straight back. Your arm is pretty engaged. This is hard to tell where your arm is because you're looking, but it should be about eye level, maybe a little bit lower. Go in. It's a little low for what I wanted, so you want to stay up a little bit higher. But if you were to do a forward movement like that, it's really nice. You're getting a really solid catch here. Your arm is straight, you're pushing down, you're looking forward again, which is good. You're pushing, pushing, pushing. This is good right here. And then you should be coming out, and you are. This is really good. See how you're a little bit rolled? Pop it out a little bit more. Be more like big with your body. There you go. Yeah. And don't look too much to the side. You know what happens when you look to the side? It promotes an upward rotation. You're supposed to rotate. You're supposed to have a twist with your core, and not so much this. People mistaken rotation as like an upper body thing. Rotation is really from the core.
Does your head automatically follow anything? Because honestly,
Well, we were trained for the first several years.
Yeah.
So your back.
Yeah.
Oh, you were?
your body.
Well, it was years ago.
2004 or
Years
so.
ago.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know it's lead with your chin now.
Yeah, turn to your buddy.
So the chin should always be forward.
Yeah.
Everything should always be
Yeah,
forward.
you just go in. But the thing is it's hard when you do this, because then you're looking to the side. That's the 2004 technique, was this. Now it's modified to more of this. See how my head naturally turns into that? So you have a bit of that in you.
A lot of it.
And a lot of it. I'm trying to be
But
nice.
thank you. I appreciate
But it's
that
good.
honesty.
Okay, so pop your chest out, okay? And make sure to keep your head straighter. See, that wasn't bad actually. See, I can see your. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it does.
You're really pausing in the back.
And you're really looking at the corner of your eye.
And believe it or
And
not,
you're
my
pausing.
eyes were looking forward.
Oh, I know.
I'm really.
Some people do amazing things with their eyes.
I've
man.
learned over the years, you know.
But look, you're pausing. But it's a
Yeah.
good thing you're pausing, or else you would hit her.
Where's my friend Mary? My other friend Mary.
Okay, so just be careful with the pause in the back, and keep your head forward. Okay, and pop out your chest.
I know that. I've always been self-conscious.
Pop that thing out. Just
Pop it out.
Pop it out.
pop it out.
All right.
Proud.
I've got your okay. Approval given.
Approval, stamped approval. Okay. You see it now?
Yeah.
That's better.
Oh, good.
Water was coming to here, and if she hadn't been looking away, her facial expression would have been different.